Now, when you went back and looked at the video, what did you like the most out of how your guys played at Florida?
I think just how hard they played. I did think they played really hard. The great thing is we can play a lot cleaner, and that's encouraging.
Stoops said he doesn't care about the opponent. This week is about you guys getting better. What are the things on your side of the ball that need to get cleaned up or better?
I mean, just the details. You know, there's several details that, whether it be a blitz path, a coverage, football position. I think our football position can get better. As you saw the game go on in the third and the fourth quarter, I thought at times we weren't in great football position and we missed some tackles because of it. So, there's a bunch of things that we can improve on. We need to going forward.
Do you anticipate you guys testing out the depth a little bit more on the defensive side of the ball this week?
You know, I think we played 9 defensive linemen or 8 defensive linemen last week. So I think you've heard me say it before, our strengths in our numbers. So I don't know that it'll be much different than a normal game.
Was there an arm wrestling match or something to decide which side of the ball McCall was going to be on? Or how did you guys end up getting him on the defensive side?
We recruited him as a defensive lineman, so kind of throughout the whole process, he knew he was going to be on our side of the ball.
What did you see he was offense in high school, right? So
And he played some defense too, and he was in our camp.
what did you see that you liked and thought would make him a good defensive lineman?
Really explosive, and he's got great short area quickness for a big guy.
How did he do in the first game that he played?
Good. I mean, he just like any freshman, he had some learning moments, but I definitely didn't think he didn't belong.
Have you noticed a difference in the guys this week as compared to weeks prior? I mean, coming off a wing like that, are they still on that high?
I'll be honest with you. Knock on wood, but that's what I like about this team is this team likes the process. I mean, we just had a high energy, great practice. So, that's the key to having a great season, in my opinion, is you don't roll with the highs and lows, and you just keep grinding.
On the depth on the defensive line, could you see benefits from that in the fourth quarter Saturday?
Absolutely. I think the third, fourth quarter, coming out of the locker room, I think that group kind of has bought into that too.
What'd you think when Bohanna went down?
To be honest with you, it was next man up. I mean, I feel bad for Q, but in that moment, you can't worry about who you don't have. You just go with the next guy.
Has he been able to do much this week?
What's that?
Has Quinn been able to do much this week?
A little bit.
I was going to say, he said day to day at London, so I guess, yes, of course.
Stoops liked what he saw from the secondary. What did you specifically see on film from them that made them stand out?
I thought they did a good job on the 50-50 balls. I mean, we won a bunch of those. We were challenging receivers. We held up on the edges. I think at one point they threw the ball vertically down the field, like 4 plays in a row or 3 plays in a row. And I thought we answered the bell.
How critical is it going to be for you guys to get off of the field very quickly and just get off to that quick start so that you don't let them hang around a little bit?
Well, I think every game you want to get off the field. I mean, and I think that's part of the deal too. It doesn't matter who your opponent is you're lining up to. What's your standard? And one of the things we measure is how we do on third down, how many 3 and outs we do have in a game. All those things are measurable things. So I kind of like Coach said, I mean, to be honest with you, it's the next game of the season, and you just treat it that way.
This may be more about you guys as a team this week, but what have you seen from Murray State's offense?
Oh, they test you in space. They throw the ball around. They got big splits to create creases in the run game. Multiple formations. I think they're a really good screen team.